Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we're going to tick forward a few days here, get some repairs done, also open ourselves up another drop slot, hopefully. Or was that drop weight increase? Let's check. That was drop weight increase. I want to get ourselves our last drop slot at this point, and that will take how long? That'll be 9 days. Yeah, we're not going to wait on that. We're going to tick forward 2 more days here. Everybody's back. Fantastic. And we are going to do a little bit of pilot training. Ooh, a point of gunnery. We will take that every time, if possible. Point of tactics, sure. I don't mind that. Another point of gunnery. Fantastic. Lord Dacky getting up to that gunnery skill 7. Ooh, Tarbox gets access to the second gunnery option here. +1 accuracy, 10 to clustering roll modifiers, 10% to called shot multiplier, 3-turn cooldown. So that's an active. Minus 10% heat generated, -1 recoil, minus 20% jam chance multiplier for 2 turns, 3-turn cooldown. I like that heat generation reduction for the guillotine. We're going to take controlled bursts. Yeah, the accuracy would have been great, but ultimately we have to make a choice. And I will take the I'll take the controlled fire for less heat. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see where we want to deploy to, shall we? I want to do something relatively difficult. This is against Lyrans. This is some terrible pay. But it's also the most difficult thing here that isn't a travel contract. So I guess we'll take it. This is 120k for a priority salvage and 4 non-priority salvages. Okay, we'll do it. And I think we just leave this exactly as is and just blaze through here as quick as we can. This is a recovery mission, so it should be interesting, as in, we'll see what we're up against here, but it shouldn't be too bad. We should be able to get through this pretty quickly, honestly. And I wouldn't mind that, getting through this and getting ourselves another round of mission generations, but we should definitely consider moving somewhere else pretty soon. Like, I'm just thinking, we're not struggling here, right? This is not tremendously difficult. So we should probably strongly consider moving on. For now, though, we need to retrieve the decryption key and extract safely. A few months ago, we intercepted a number of highly encrypted transmissions originating from the planet, none of which we've been able to decrypt and read. We suspected that the transmissions came from a Lyran black site and sent an operative to infiltrate and steal the decryption key. They reported in requesting immediate emergency extraction. Okay, well, let's go. There will probably be a... okay. Our drop point is literally right next to the target zone? That's the bonus zone. Okay. I see. Landing here is actually good. We'll do it. Okay.
This would be some prime beach real estate. There were a beach.
So we see a Steiner mech over here. We don't know what that is just yet.
Who fights over?
We're going to reserve. We're going to let one of them move. We see a total of 5 units here. They have a support lance. Okay. That laser was never really going to hit. So I'm guessing, yeah, this is a full lance over here. So we can see that they have some things that we don't know about. They have this guy over here, this guy. I'm assuming there's a second and a third, or rather a third and a fourth unit over here. We're going to continue to reserve for right now. Ouch.
My armor's melting off.
My armor's melting off.
Okay, this guy is a problem.
Major armor loss. My armor is getting ripped off.
This guy is definitely a problem.
Pounding, Commander.
I'm losing armor bad.
Okay, so whose turn is it?
There.
Lord Dacky's?
Losing armor.
Sure. I don't like these hit odds, though. So that's a Demolisher 2. We're going to continue to reserve. We're going to spread out after this turn so that thumper is less effective. That was definitely effective. There's no doubt about that. Trebuchet not doing anything. We're going to continue to reserve. We're just going to see what they do. Okay. One hit on the Hunchy. I don't care about that.
Damage minimal.
I want to continue to reserve at least to phase 14 here. Although I'd love to see that Demolisher 2 move. Yeah, they can waste their ammo all they want like this. Okay, so this vehicle is going to move next. Okay, that's some AoE damage, but honestly, that's not that much.
Minimal damage, Commander. That shot just grazed me.
Yep. Okay, so now we're going to take the Maxim over here, and we're going to start responding to them.
Going full throttle.
Right into its rear arc. Fire those Inferno rounds. Not the best hits there, to be sure. But we did take that guy about half down. Okay, that's irrelevant. They're going to fire on the Maxim. They're wasting more ammo. Sure. Okay. Our chameleon... I'm wondering why we're seeing a melee marker here. Do they have a unit? Oh, they do. They have a unit literally right on our chameleon. Can we move Aryamaki? No, not yet. Not until phase 8. Okay. I wouldn't mind taking this chameleon out behind this guy. However, this is rear arc. This Demolisher 2 hasn't moved yet. So Trebuchet, I do want to engage out over this direction. Let's head over here. Let's look at hit odds. Okay, we see a catapult. 17%. Not great. We'll take it. Okay, some damage there. Okay, the Demolisher 2. Sensor locks the Maxim. Acceptable.
Ready for orders.
Okay, the Nidhogg is absolutely going to come over this way and deal with that marksman as best it can. Which isn't super well right now, although I am seeing... This is 3 lances? Huh. That's certainly a lot. Okay, we'll do some damage to that Trebuchet. Chameleon taking some damage there. That's expected, of course. Yeah, that's that carrier.
We're getting outflanked.
Well, technically that's because they spawned literally in the same place we did.
Minor damage, Commander.
Okay, and then they moved over there. Fine. Our Jaeger is going to move up over here. Like so. And I'd love to hit that Trebuchet, but our hit odds are probably not there. Yeah, we're better off firing on the grasshopper. And so we shall. Okay. One Gauss rifle hitting the the grasshopper, rather. The Gauss-hopper. Okay. The archer is going to pop up over this way.
Moving to position.
And I'd love to fire on that Trebuchet. Would we be okay with dead fires here? No, we would not. Okay.
Firing all weapons.
Well, we're continuing to hit that Trebuchet. We do need to clean these up, though. The Hunchy is absolutely going to come over here and deal with this carrier. Assuming we have decent hit odds, which we don't. We missed the melee attack there. We did get internal there, but did we actually hit turret? Yeah, we actually hit turret. Okay. The Centurion is going to pop up over this way, and I would absolutely love to hit this guy indirect. Only 0.9%, but maybe we take that. Or we could hit the Trebuchet, I suppose, but we have units somewhat close. I think we do this. Okay, we missed. That's not surprising.
I missed.
You're not wrong. Okay, we're going to take the J. Edgar in behind this carrier as well. Hopefully the J. Edgar can finish it off. I kind of doubt it, though. These hit odds are garbage, which I'm a little surprised by. Is he technically in that mineral field?
No joy.
He might technically be in... No, he's not. Okay.
Standing by.
A little odd. Is this rear arc? No, this is side arc. We may as well attack from here.
On my way.
Ah, we missed that one too. We had a 61% chance. Not having a great time getting through that armor. We're just spreading our damage out super hard here. Yikes.
Let's do this.
Okay, our chameleon is going to come in here. Nope. Our chameleon is going to come in here and finish this guy off, for sure.
Roger that.
Finish him.
Locked on for physical attack.
There we go, structure exposure. Okay, it's dead. Now we're going to take another damage round from that artillery, but we're a little bit more spread out, and hopefully it'll be okay. We're going to come up over here with our harasser, and the harasser's goal is to eliminate this vehicle. That said, our hit odds aren't the best, but they don't need to be. Oh, we spread everything out again. Yeah, we just hit in multiple areas. Okay. Well, Lord Dacky will move on up over this way. And I want him to sprint up to this position. There is flames on the way. Not too much we can do about that.
Getting pretty hot in here, Commander.
We're going to fire on the marksman here. We cannot get away with firing the ER medium laser for sure. Actually, we can barely get away with firing anything here. Actually, we can't get away with firing anything here. So we're just going to call that good.
My heat getting pretty high.
Yep. And we expected hits on the Jaeger. That was fully the plan that would happen. Okay.
Receiving you.
The Nidhogg is absolutely going to move over to here.
Got it.
I want this marksman artillery vehicle as dead as possible.
Got it.
And it's fairly dead, but it's not entirely dead. Okay. Catapult moves up, fires on the Nidhogg. This is fine. We don't exactly care about that. Okay.
I'm here.
Our guillotine now moves. We're going to set the guillotine up over here.
Position confirmed.
I would love to hit this Ontos in its weak arc here. We're not going to fire the ERPPC to sink some heat.
I'm taking this down.
I think it dies to this. Or very close to it. Okay, good. I was going to be concerned if we spread out all that damage again.
Vehicle destroyed.
So that's 2 down. This guy's going to go pretty soon. The trebuchet moves. Does not fire. Okay. Does the archer move yet? Not until next turn. So we've got the hunchback, this chameleon, and the harasser.
Orders.
We're going to take the harasser up to here. And we're going to look to shoot at this marksman and hope that we take it out. If we hit in this torso, it definitely dies.
Affirmative.
And we did. Good. We don't get another thumper hit. That was the danger there, for sure.
I'm here.
Okay, our Hunchy can come over this direction and begin engaging. It'll sprint to there, and do we hit the LRM carrier? This is side arc on this LRM carrier. Yeah, that could theoretically do quite a lot of damage to it.
Confirmed. Fire.
In reality, it was 40 damage. But okay, we'll take that.
Yes, Commander.
This chameleon is going to be following suit. Now, we don't have LOS here on this LRM carrier, but we can fire on the grasshopper.
Locking on target.
Good chunk of damage there. Okay. I think we've got this reasonably under control. The Jaeger took a big hit there, unfortunately. We do need to move it, and that is, of course, the plan.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, the archer can position here. The hit odds are not the best on the grasshopper, but we'll take them. They'll be fine. They're better than Deadfire anyway.
Target is for now.
Okay, that guy's got AMS, but we still got structure exposure there.
Critical hit.
And he actually didn't shoot down a single one of those with AMS. So that's wonderful. The Demolisher 2 moves up, tries to fire on the Harasser, and fails. That's wonderful for us. Next up, we move our Jaeger, and we're just going to pop up into the trees over here. And we are going to hit this SRM carrier. 52%, yeah, we take that. We hit one of them. Okay. LRM carrier moves over, fires on our J. Edgar. Does a little bit there, but we're fine.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
Okay.
I'm receiving you.
The Centurion is going to position here. And I'm thinking maybe we try to drop artillery on the Grasshopper.
Affirmative.
What is our direct hit odds? 32%? I think we're going to fire this in indirect mode.
Copy that.
It's slightly lower hit odds, but even if it misses, it's less likely to miss by a lot. So, I'm okay with that. That Grasshopper took a lot of damage there. The Nidhogg is going to engage these guys up over here. Or actually, the Nidhogg's probably going to engage these guys over here now that I think about it. The Jaeger is absolutely coming in behind the LRM carrier
Full speed, no target.
to eliminate that. Can it kill it? Yes, it can. Will it? Probably not.
Fire.
Nope, it did not. That's fine. Phase 14. They have 2 additional movers in Phase 14. It is this Hunter, which isn't all that threatening, and I think this Plainsman, perhaps? We'll see. Yeah, it's the Plainsman. Okay, fire on that Harasser, please. That's completely fine. I don't care. Yeah, go for it. That's wonderful.
Receiving.
Okay, our Maxim is going to come over and see about dealing with this catapult. Can we get in behind it? Not quite. We can get into side arc.
On my way.
And in side arc, we're going to go ahead and fire Inferno rounds. I would normally switch over to firing non-Inferno rounds for the rear arc attack, but he's already close to overheated. Let's fire Inferno and see if we can get some ammo explosions going off here. Plus 25 heat.
Everything you
Okay. So, who moves next? The Chameleon. I kind of want to stay away from the Trebuchet there. We're going to move this Chameleon over this direction to engage the Grasshopper.
on my way. Double time.
And in the meantime, I think we do attack the Grasshopper here. We can absolutely go for the kill on that torso. A slight overheat that I'm willing to accept. We didn't get anything into that torso. Sad, but not the end of the world. Okay, this Chameleon is honestly going to back off here
Moving to position.
and sink heat. I don't want to move into this. That said, this guy moves phase 19. We'll see where he goes. Okay, that's acceptable. That's completely fine. Okay, our Harasser is going to come off over this way to start dealing with some of these vehicles in the back line.
Moving out.
There we go. We should be able to take out this Hunter very, very easily.
Copy that, Commander.
And it's dead. Wonderful.
One more for the rubbish bin.
Okay, next up, the catapult moves through the fire. Fires on the Chameleon.
Minimal damage, Commander.
It's overheating pretty hard.
Standing
Okay.
by.
Our Nidhogg is going to come around over this way. I would love to get into rear arc of this trebuchet? I don't think there's an option for that. So instead, we're just going to pop up over here.
Going full throttle.
And we're going to hit this guy's side arc. It's not ideal, but it'll have to do. It is in his weak side, though. Okay. Some damage going in there. Not the most, to be sure, but it'll do. Grasshopper, firing on the chameleon. Missing everything but the SRM-2. I like it. Okay, now it's our J. Edgar's turn. I think we stay put. And we finish off this LRM carrier if we can.
Locked on with all weapons.
We're still spreading out that damage, sadly. Okay, our guillotine can move up to engage over here. Once again, I think we're not going to fire the Clan ER PPC. Actually, maybe we do here. And we don't fire these medium pulse lasers. Given the hit odds. Ah, we still missed the PPC. Sad. Okay.
Ready for order.
Well, the Hunchy can definitely engage up over here.
Acknowledge.
And I would love for the Hunchy to finish off this LRM carrier. Hit it in those side arcs. That would be the ideal scenario. There we go. That's what we were looking for there.
Reporting. One less vehicle.
Okay, so there's just the Grasshopper and the SRM carrier over here. And then there's the catapult over here, and then all the vehicles over here. So their plainsman moves over, fires on our chameleon. That's fine. We don't mind that.
Ready for orders.
Our archer will absolutely step forward over here. I'm interested in seeing 59% versus 65 on the SRM carrier, actually. The SRM carrier is very weak in that front from that Gauss hit. This will probably kill that SRM carrier. Oh, wow. We split up our damage so much there, but we still destroyed it. Good. The Jaeger will step up over here. The only mech that it has LOS on is the Grasshopper. This is slightly risky, but if it hits, it's going to do a lot. That's 2 hits. We got a little lucky there. Okay, the Typhoon just running around in the back there.
Here.
Fine with that. Centurion is absolutely going to drop artillery on the trebuchet here, I think.
Roger.
Okay, that was a big fail. Okay.
Watch my heat.
The Demolisher moves up. Does get some big hits in on that Nidhogg. We need to deal with the Demolisher for sure.
Losing armor.
Okay.
Yes, Commander.
The Maxim now can get around behind the catapult. Question is, can we get into rear arc without going through fire? And the answer is yes, right here.
On my way.
That's excellent. And now we're not going to fire Inferno. Light him up.
Reporting.
That's a double heat sink crit there. Okay. That catapult is in a lot of danger. The Hunchback is going to stay put and fire on the Grasshopper. I'm not going to fire the medium laser aggros. Or wait, are aggros more or less heat? I can never remember. These are... I also can't remember... Oh, there it is, 12 heat. I'm a moron. Yeah, the aggros are the more heat ones. So we will definitely light this guy up otherwise. Okay, that's a heat sink destruction.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Sure.
Standing
Our
by.
chameleon is now going to come in. And we're not going to charge him. We are going to attack from this front arc, though, I think. And just not fire the ER medium. Everything else is good.
Acknowledge.
Get in there. Good hit. That's a heat sink destruction. 2 heat sink destructions.
Solid connection on that one.
Sadly, though,
Redlining.
we didn't take out either of those torsos.
Damn hot.
Okay. Our Nidhogg is going to come around up over here. And we're going to fire our last round of bombs into this trebuchet's rear arc.
Target lock on enemy's 6.
Okay, that's a lot of damage to the trebuchet there.
Reporting. Critical hit.
That's fine.
My flamer is empty.
The Jaeger is now going to start heading off over this direction.
I copy.
Because I feel like the grasshopper's pretty dealt with, honestly. And we don't have any LOS. Okay. Let's go ahead and fire on the grasshopper with the Artemis ammo, though. Man, just spreading out on all the armor there.
Critical hit.
Sad.
I'm here.
Well, the guillotine will go ahead and come up over here, where we do have LOS. And let's fire the pulse lasers and the bolt-on here. It'll be a slight overheat.
Okay, I'm on it.
Finally, we took out one of those torsos. And that should be a knockdown, maybe a pilot ejection.
Missiles are out.
No pilot ejection, but that's okay.
Good to go.
Our chameleon over here is going to come up,
Got it.
and we're going to get... Oh, okay. The key is on the chameleon. That's not necessarily ideal. But we're going to go ahead and fire on the demolisher here with everything we've got. Now, this is a pretty strong vehicle, but we're going to chunk down its side arc there. Okay. Trebuchet moves. Fires on the Maxim. That's not surprising. Okay. I didn't want that to be destroyed, but the trebuchet did overheat itself pretty hard to do that. And the catapult just overheated itself too. I failed the shutdown override. Now, I wanted the catapult dead before the Maxim died, but it'll have to do. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move over to here, and we're going to fire on the grasshopper. Do we want the center, or do we want this torso? I think we want this side torso. Okay, definitely not ideal there. They're firing on the harasser. That's fine.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Centurion needs a turn off to sink heat, so we'll give it that.
I'm ready to go.
Phase 14, that's this plainsman. However, our harasser also moves in this phase, and we want to take out this demolisher too, if at all possible. Okay, firing on the Jaeger. Dropping mines on the Jaeger. Awkward.
Oh, they don't like me at all.
No, they don't. But that's to be expected. We're going to cruise in to minimum range here behind the demolisher into rear arc.
Let's move.
And we're going to heat this guy up for everything we've got.
Fire it.
We hit all 4 of those, but they did spread out the fire quite a bit. He's going to hit this guy, this chameleon, and yeah, it's going to do a lot. Okay, the grasshopper now gets up. And what does it decide to do, is the question. And all things considered, that wasn't so bad on the chameleon. That could have been way, way worse.
Damage minimal.
The asset is in hand, Commander. Good work.
Yeah, that could have been way, way worse. It happened to hit out here. So we ended up losing just a medium laser and an ER small laser blaze fire. That hurts a little, but that's fine.
Commander?
Okay, the chameleon is going to come in here and rear arc attack the demolisher.
Affirmative.
Okay, we did hit the rear arc attack. That's great. Structure exposure. It's not dead,
Critical hit, Commander.
but it's very close.
Receiving.
Okay, this chameleon, I want to hit this guy from the front arc. And yeah, this is fine. We'll sink a little bit of heat.
Targeting for physical attack.
Good hit. And an ejection. Okay, this guy is dead. Now we can focus on the other side.
Mech destroyed.
That's excellent.
Watch my heat.
Trebuchet is overheated. It does put in a rear attack on the chameleon, but that's fine.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Unfortunately, those were Inferno rounds on the already overheated chameleon, but it's okay. So now the guillotine needs to attack something. And we do have a chance of hitting the trebuchet, I suppose. Not a great one, but it is a chance. We'll go for that leg.
Roger.
Nope, no hit. I'm not surprised by this.
Negative damage.
Commander.
Okay, our Jaeger is going to move up through this minefield. And we're going to fire on this plainsman and hopefully finish it off. Nope, we missed everything. Okay, that is absolutely wonderful. Okay, our archer is going to stay put, I think. Actually, we do have direct LOS here. There's a couple of mines there, but we'll take that. And we're absolutely going to hit this trebuchet. Okay, that's a leg destruction. Does this guy eject? That would be ideal if he did.
Watch my heat
He did
level.
not, but that's okay. So our Hunchy is going to come on over here and grab this asset. And then our Nidhogg, I want it to come over here and finish off this catapult if we can. Where is this thing? Oh, right, it's shut down. We don't have any bombs, but we do have rocket packs. So we're going to come over here and fire our last round of rocket packs and our snub-nosed PPC. And that's a dead catapult. Perfect.
Mech destroyed. I'm out of SRMs.
Yes, that is
Yes, Commander.
completely expected, of course. We're going to come over to the weak side here. This is the right-hand side. So we, of course, want to be over here, right? No, he's facing this way. We want to be over on this side.
All right.
And we'll finish off this demolisher too. There we go. So there's the demolisher 2 dead.
My flamer is empty.
And now our Centurion can pretty much stay put here. Do we want to get more direct LOS on that Centurion? We actually can.
Copy that.
What are our hit odds on direct LOS here? Actually really, really good. I'm going to not fire this ER medium laser.
Acknowledge.
And that's a dead trebuchet. Perfect.
Mech destroyed.
Okay, the Typhoon moves up. Fires on the chameleon. Yeah, that's very rude. But I'm not surprised.
Okay, that was bad.
Oh, you're fine. We already needed to do repairs to you. Like, literally, you're fine.
Waiting.
They didn't even break the armor. So we're going to come up here with the J. Edgar.
Roger.
Excellent. Base 15, that's the plainsman. And we'll see what it decides to do. Move out into the fire and attack the harasser. Okay, interesting choice. I do wish that we had the Maxim still alive, but that's okay. We'll take this chameleon up over this way, since we do have a shot here. And yeah, actually, we will fire these. This is only a pot shot, but this is also mostly a heat sink. Okay, 20 damage, 28 damage. That's 28 more damage than I was expecting, to be completely honest. The chameleon is going to disengage over here.
Coordinates received.
And what else do we want to move here? Next up is the Jaeger. The Jaeger's actually in a good position right now. We can just turn like this and fire on this Typhoon. It has 236 armor in the front, but that's still going to hurt it. I'm not sure if we hit with that second one or not. Looks like we didn't. That's fine.
Standing by.
Our Hunchy is going to make its way up over this way. Into the fire is fine.
Check that secondary asset, Commander.
It's fine, Darius. Chill.
Aye,
Okay, our J. Edgar is going to come up over this way and come in behind the plainsman.
going full throttle.
And we're going to heat this guy in the rear arc. That's a single hit, but that's still okay.
I'm here.
The Nidhogg is also going to come over here. Oh, we need to move a little bit further than that. That's fine. All we have is the snub-nosed PPC.
Engaging with target.
Okay, we missed. That's okay.
Nothing.
Yep, you're completely fine.
Right.
The guillotine will come up over this way. We'll fire that ERPPC. That's actually a hit. I'm surprised. Unfortunately, we spread out the damage.
Waiting for orders.
The archer will also move up. Direct LOS is good for the LRMs. We're going to not fire one of the LRMs, though, for heat purposes.
Affirmative.
Okay. That Typhoon, still being a jerk. Fires on the Jaeger. That's okay. And then it moves off.
Waiting
Fine.
for orders.
So the Centurion will move up here. Yes, it does hit the landmines. But we'll fire the sniper artillery onto this guy. We did miss, but that's okay.
Standing.
The harasser, can we get up there is the question. The answer is no, we can't. In that case, we're going to take the harasser off over this way. Okay, phase 13, that's the plainsman that moves. We'll see what it decides to do here. We're trying to herd it over this way. Would be the ideal scenario. But it's going to move back into here. That's fine. And then it fires on the chameleon. Sure. Go for it. Okay.
Ready for orders.
The Nidhogg is absolutely going to come in behind it.
Roger.
And hit that rear arc.
Confirmed.
And that's a kill. Perfect. The support lance is down. All that's left now is this Typhoon.
Commander?
Our chameleon is just going to chill where it's at. I don't want to risk it.
Standing by.
This chameleon, I guess, may as well come up over this way.
Roger.
No reason not to, really. And then our archer. Yeah, let's step forward.
Position confirmed.
And we'll fire our LRMs at this guy.
Target acquired.
Only a few hits there. Did I not fire the second round of LRMs? I thought I did. Yeah, I absolutely did, because we ran out of ammo. That explains it. Okay, we're going to close in a bit with the Hunchy. However, it is the guillotine and the Jaeger that are really going to be doing the work on this Typhoon. Okay, that's a miss on the PPC. Fine.
I'm here.
The Centurion can continue to fire on this guy. Do we want to be an indirect? I don't think so.
10-4.
Okay, direct missed. Sure.
Failed to connect.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Commander?
We're going to take the Jaeger up over here. Not that it can get up this cliff. Actually, it could over here, theoretically.
I'm receiving you.
Okay, we'll take the harasser over here then. Yeah, there's a minefield there, but we'll move straight on through. That's fine.
I'm here.
And the Jaeger is... Do we want to move up to a different position? This might actually be a slightly better vantage point, so we'll do so even though there are mines. Okay, one Gauss rifle hit there, but not the other. Fires on the Jaeger, we don't care. We'll see where it ace pilots to. Back into the mineral field. Okay, that makes sense.
Good to go.
Our chameleon stays put.
Resting my mech.
This chameleon may as well move up here. I don't really care, though. It's probably not going to get in range to be of any real use.
Ready for orders.
Same with the Nidhogg. It's unlikely to be any real use here. I mean, I suppose we could theoretically hit with the snub-nosed PPC, but I doubt it. Yeah. That's very unsurprising.
Orders.
Okay, the Hunchy is absolutely going to make its way up here.
Confirmed.
I'm receiving you.
The Archer does not have LOS. Okay, it's just going to move up a little bit and brace.
What do you need?
The Jaeger can get LOS, but it's not the best LOS. We still have reasonable hit odds, though. And we did hit at least one. That's actually two in a structure exposure. I like it. Unfortunately, the guillotine can't really get anywhere. The harasser, however, absolutely can. Get into that side arc. Oh wait, we only have AoE flamers.
Roger.
Okay, so sit back a little bit then.
All weapons are go.
We missed all of the AoE flamers. Okay.
I'm taking some serious hits.
Yeah, because you missed the AoE flamers.
Standing by.
What do you expect?
No shooting.
Okay.
Just running.
We'll get on through there. I suppose I could have used PPCs to clear this.
Standing by.
Maybe I should have. Centurion? Oh, we need to switch this into indirect mode before we can target this. I forgot about that. Hey, there we go. Sniper artillery coming through for us.
Destroyed.
Excellent. Let's get out of here. Once again, it would have been faster if the Maxim had survived, but we were playing greedily with the Maxim, so it's all good. Gonna have to do a little bit of repair work on that chameleon, but it's really not that bad. What do we get for salvage? Probably not much. Probably not much at all. The Jaeger took some armor damage as well. So that's something we'll have to consider. Okay. There are the Demolisher 2 parts. There's a catapult part, a couple of grasshopper parts. Nothing that I'm actually seeing tremendously good to grab here, though. LBX AC-20. Sniper artillery. Ultra AC-20. That's good to grab. That uses UAC-20 ammo. So we'd have to make sure that we had UAC-20 ammo with that. An indirect FCS. That's something that's worth grabbing. And then I think we'll just check for that UAC-20 ammo. That's regular AC-20 ammo. Okay, here's 4 tons of UAC-20 ammo. We take that. Okay, we'll call that good. LRM-20s, or rather LRM-10 Zeus, we'll keep that. Engine Core 180, get out of here. Engine Core 280, get out of here. That'll pay for the repairs, for sure. Basic sensors, no thanks. Mortar ammo, no thanks. Sniper ammo, we'll keep that around, just in case. And there we go. Now the question is, how much does Yang think this is going to cost to repair? Probably a fair amount. Somewhere on the order of 80k, I think. Because we do have to replace an arm. A little bit of ammo replacement or rather not ammo, armor replacement and internal structure replacement on the torso. And then on top of that, we lost the Maxim, which will be, what, like 20k. And then we also lost a bunch of armor on the Jaeger, probably another roughly 20k worth. So I'm actually estimating that this is going to be maybe 120k in repairs. That said, we definitely made a profit, and it was definitely worth doing. But let's see what Yang thinks. Good job, war activities. 180k. Okay, yeah, go ahead and do that. The 20 days for repairs isn't actually how long it'll take. But yeah, do that, Yang. So we can see here that the Jaeger is going to take 9 days for armor. That's fine. We did take a fair amount of armor here and there. 7 on the chameleon, 2 on the other chameleon. Let's go ahead and fix up the damaged chameleon, though. So let's hop into the mech bay and see what we get. So this is not the right chameleon, it is this chameleon. We'll go ahead and stop that. Yeah, that's a 98k. And we'll go ahead and refit this. We'll hit the sweet, sweet repair button here. And then max out that armor. We did lose a small laser somewhere, right? No, just the medium laser. Okay, the other ER small laser blazefire is fine. That's cool. So we're going to just toss in a medium laser here then. Why are we in ammo? Let's toss in a medium laser here. And then we will max out this armor. Excellent. So, of course, this will be a little bit more expensive than what Yang wanted to do, but Yang wouldn't have replaced that laser, so we'll just get that done. Do it. And with that, it is well past time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode we'll get this repair done and head out again. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.